So in November of 2013, you had a comedian in Brooklyn who walked out on his rooftop and he heard a couple breaking up. So right in front of them, or an area of earshot, he heard them arguing, complaining, and breaking up. So what he did, very 21st century manner, is he took out his cell phone and he started live tweeting this. There are actual lines. Let's look at some of the lines he tweeted. Anybody hear about this issue? He ended up getting a lot of notoriety. He ended up going on CNN and a lot of other networks to talk about it. He ended up getting thousands of new followers from it. So he started out by saying, a couple is breaking up on my roof right now. I was just trying to enjoy the view. Now I will live tweet the breakup. Hashtag rooftop breakup. What ended up happening is you had a lot of lines that other people deemed hilarious from this couple. So I want you right now to think about that. You and your significant other are outside and you're in a heated argument. What do you think about somebody else's ability to live tweet that? Is that something that they should be able to do or not? What do you think? Who thinks that that is something you should be able to do? Okay. Why do you think you should be able to do that?
Freedom of press, whatever. I mean, if you want to have a private conversation, go in private. If you're sitting there yelling and screaming for other people to hear, then that's
your fault.
You have your own freedoms to write whatever you want.
So the expectation of privacy, which comes up a lot of times because outside of copyright law, you also have that invasion of privacy that could come up. So I go to a lot of restaurants today where the trend seems to be this really kind of close seating. So I am sitting there with my wife, and you're sitting right next to me, and you start tweeting everything I'm saying, unbeknownst to me. Is that okay?
I guess
I'm in public.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say.
not in my private
I would say
abode.
just because you're in public. If you're speaking in public, I'd say. I mean, I guess that's kind of a gray area. I don't know.
Okay. At some point, we have to draw that line.
Tough, yeah.
Yeah.
The guy, I mean, like in that story, the guy in tweeting, he didn't say the names or anything, right?
Glad you mentioned that. He actually later on did, and that's where he might have crossed the line. Let's look at some of these lines that the couple is saying.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for marriage, just what's right below marriage. All right. That was from the girl. You never let me talk. That's both of them. Everyone told me New York wasn't for me. That's the guy. It's a text from my coworker, a work text. Guy. Let me read it then. Give me the phone. Girl. You don't need to see my phone to trust me. This is the guy. I just sometimes want to hang out with my friends and not your friends. I don't want a baby or anything. Not yet, girl. So later on, they did say the name. I can't think of terms. Oh wait, you have this. Do you see yourself living with me within a year? Girl. I can't think in terms of like time and shit, Rachel, says the guy. So, is this, like you said, not an expectation of privacy because they're doing it in public? But if that's true, that really begs the question of what is private and what is public right now. Because if all of a sudden I was up here and I was wearing Google Glass, some type of augmented reality, where I could record your conversation right now. I could record what we're seeing. So you're right now in public.